Welcome back to the final part of our deep dive into the Chupacabra and the Bat Rastard. We've explored the mystery, the creature's identity, the craft beer, and now we're focusing on the author, Mark D. Trollinger.
You know what's fascinating about Mark, based on about the author and the field notes?
Yeah.
He didn't set out to write like a cryptozoological thriller.
Okay.
His initial inspiration was actually his love for craft beer.
Oh, wow.
He talks about how he got into craft beer back in 2012. Right. And was completely captivated by the unique flavors, the brewing process, and just the whole culture surrounding it.
So he starts with this passion for craft beer, and then what?
Well,
How does he go from brewing enthusiast to weaving these tales of chupacabras and hyenas?
blending suspense with real-world elements.
Oh.
Kind of like those forensic anthropologist shows
Right.
where they're solving crimes using science and a bit of intuition.
I see the connection.
Yeah.
It's like he's taking this world that he loves, the world of craft beer, and then layering on this element of mystery and intrigue
Exactly.
and creating something totally new and unexpected.
It's really clever.
Yeah.
And it's clear that he's drawn to the investigative aspect of these types of stories. He mentions being a fan of shows like Ghost Adventures and Dead Files.
Okay.
And he even shares some of his own unexplained encounters, which, adds this whole other layer of intrigue to his writing.
It makes you wonder if any of those real-life experiences, those brushes with the unexplained, found their way into the story.
Right.
Like maybe inspiring some of the creature's characteristics or the methods used by the team.
Absolutely. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Mark didn't intend for this to be a standalone book.
Oh, really?
He envisions a whole series
Wow.
where these characters travel the country,
Okay.
investigating local legends and lore, and of course, sampling the local brews along the way.
A craft beer and cryptozoology road trip. Sign me up.
I know, right? It's such a fun and unique concept, and it speaks to Mark's love for exploration, for stepping outside of the ordinary and embracing the unexpected.
He was great.
And it's clear that he's done his research.
Yeah.
The book is packed with details about specific breweries, beer styles, even the history of San Antonio and the surrounding area.
Yeah.
It's this attention to detail, this grounding in reality that makes the story so believable and engaging.
He's not just throwing in, like, random beer names. He's weaving those details into the fabric of the story.
Exactly.
Making them part of the character's experiences and part of the world that he's created.
Exactly. And then there are these little Easter eggs he sprinkles throughout, like the selfie locations and the random word challenges.
Yeah.
It's like he's inviting readers to engage with the story on a deeper level.
Right.
Become part of the adventure, step outside of their own comfort zones, and explore the world around them.
He's not just telling a story. He's creating an experience.
He is. So we've got this blend of genres, this attention to detail, these interactive elements.
Yeah.
But what's the takeaway for the reader?
Yeah, what's the message Mark's trying to convey?
Well, based on his dedication, the overall tone of the book, and his vision for a series that celebrates both local legends and local brews, I think it's about rediscovering a sense of wonder and joy in the world around us. It's about finding connection and community through shared passions.
Yeah.
And it's about embracing the unexpected, whether it's in a new beer, a new friendship, or a face-to-face encounter with a creature thought to be mythical.
It's about opening ourselves up to new experiences, to stepping outside of our routines and our comfort zones.
Absolutely.
And realizing that there's a whole world of fascinating people, places, and yes, even creatures out there waiting to be discovered.
And maybe, just maybe, it's about realizing that even in the face of the unknown, even when faced with creatures that go bump in the night, there's always something to celebrate, a reason to raise a glass, and a community waiting to welcome us in.
And as we wrap up this deep dive into the Chupacabra and the Bat Rastard, we encourage you to explore the world of this captivating tale for yourself. Uncover the mystery, savor the craft beer descriptions, and maybe even try a few of the brews mentioned.
Absolutely.
Who knows? It might just spark your own sense of adventure, lead you to unexpected discoveries.
It might.
And remind you that sometimes the most extraordinary stories are found in the most ordinary of places.
That's true.
So keep those minds open to the wonders that lurk just beyond the ordinary.
Yes.
And never underestimate the power of a good brew and a good story.
You're here.
This is The Deep Dive, signing off. Cheers.